The Boy Who Cried at His Mother's Grave. In a quiet African town, where the mornings were dusty and the evenings were slow, there lived a boy named Elia. He was still young, but sorrow had already grown heavy in his heart. Elia once had a mother who loved him deeply, a woman who worked with her hands and prayed with her heart. She used to tell him that life would not always be kind, but that endurance would carry him through the storms. Then sickness came into their home without warning, and in a short time his mother was taken from him. On the day she was buried, Elia felt as though the earth had swallowed not only her body but his entire world. After the burial, Elia was sent to live with relatives. They gave him food and a place to sleep, but warmth was missing. No one asked him how he felt, and no one listened when he spoke. At school, his pain followed him. His clothes were old, his shoes were worn, and his eyes always looked tired. The other children noticed these things and turned them into weapons. They laughed at him, whispered behind his back, and called him cruel names. They reminded him every day that his mother was gone, and they said he would never become anything in life. Elia never answered them. He carried his pain in silence, like a heavy load he had no choice but to bear. Every weekend, when the sun began to set and the town grew quiet, Elia walked alone to the cemetery beyond the hill. Many people feared that place, but to Elia it felt like the only home he had left. He cleaned his mother's grave carefully and sat beside it as if she were still there. He spoke to her about his days, about school, about hunger, about loneliness.